Hey, Dave here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thank you for being here. Friday the 13th, May 13th, 2022. 1:30. We're at the 1:30 mark. High of the session is 110.60. Looks like that was just printed recently. $12.36. We're in the last hour of trading. We're up at R2 right now. This is the 60-minute chart you're looking at right now. I'm going to drill down to the 15s right now. I mean, I like to jump in, but I think we got a run going up here first. Well, we'll take a shot right here at the
order submitted, order filled.
We'll take a shot at the 110 mark. All right, so it's 33.66 on stops. 33 tick stop on this side, and obviously I won't take that one.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
So we get lucky today. No brainer trade. It says NinjaTrader had stopped working. That's not good. I think I'm still recording. I think I tried to maximize that one chart. This will be interesting. See what happens here. See if my trades are still on or not. Yeah, we're in still. In like Flynn, right? Alright, let's grab 10 on at least one right now.
Order submitted.
That's not what I want to do there.
Order canceled. Order submitted. Order canceled.
Let's get 20 on the other one.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled. Order canceled.
Alright, so target right now, let's pop that in. The high was right here, 110.61. That's what I want to put in and see where we could go based off of that. 109.01. No, that's not right. 109.41. 109.41. Looks like it's going to run us out here though. Okay, maybe we'll get lucky here. Today was Friday, May 13th. past the kidney stone. That's what happened to me. That's why I was feeling so bad yesterday. We got 16 ticks on the first contract. Looks like we'll get 26 if it runs us out. 24, 25, 26, somewhere in there. '41's down here. Well, won't let me scroll. Don't like that about NinjaTrader either. I can't scroll to see where my target is.
Order canceled.
So we ran 87 there somewhere. Plus 26. Instrument link. Red, orange. What's red mean? Blue. I don't like that. Yellow, I think, is what it was, right? I don't know what that'll do right there. Price, sell, buy, market, sell, buy up there, price. I guess that'd be buy market, sell, buy market, sell market. I had a message the other day, but I'm not real sure what it meant. I have to look into it a little bit more. Okay, so here's the 15-minute chart. Must have tried to maximize this chart, and it doesn't like when I do that on the screen. It closes out NinjaTrader. So here's a 15-minute chart right now. You can see we're trading between R1 and R2. Went over R2. Officially, we went over it right there, the 12:15 mark with the close above. We stayed above it for about an hour, and so back underneath. We're at 140 right now, so 50 minutes left of the trading day, but it's Friday, and I'm sitting up 26 ticks right now already. I got a feeling we're going to go back there and attempt the 110 mark again. 110.10 is R2. That coincides with my R2 here as well. Seems like R2 through S2 is right. 105.39 right there is pivot. 106.11, excuse me, 108.11. Then 110.10. So pivot R1, R2. The problems come in at R3 and R4 for me. There's some tip bars. I probably need to do some more research and let's see, let's center this there. That's a center button. All right. There's 110 again. All right, so get the trend line going here. We got a GAN signal. The GAN right now, the GAN signal is, whoops, wrong thing, is up. Got this going across prices, right? 1, 2, 3, you got 4 over there, and going this way right now. Get the trend line going here. Trend channel. I don't know whether there isn't a trend line and it's dropped down. There's an align. There's all kinds of stuff that not just trend line, but trend channel that we can use. I love when I see some idiot comments come across my feed. I've ignored this one dude, but every so often I go back to YouTube and look at some of my comments, and Large Marge is one of the dudes that likes to come in. He's the same idiot that's been heckling me for probably going on 10 years right now. The difference between him and I is I make money, right? He likes to bitch, moan, and groan. I just ignore him. Although I saw him this last couple of times, so I go and look at YouTube channels, see how, my subs, and if I'm growing the channel, if I'm not. And I've been, slow but sure growing over the years, and it's not like I make a killing. I make a little bit of money on Google Analytics. They don't pay until you make $100 in views. I get like maybe a couple hundred a year in Google. I get, I get some money in affiliates. My former company that I worked with doesn't pay me anymore. They banned me and kicked me out because I bitched too many times about all the changes. Last time was the consistency target. I complained about that a little bit too much. I guess, Michael doesn't have a thick skin. He acts like he does, but he doesn't. I don't know. I like Mike. I'm not going to say nothing more about that. I just think he's got some guys in there that are a bunch of idiots right now that he, unfortunately, it's just the way it is. And sometimes you let the fox rule the hen house, and you put the wrong person in charge, or they tell you the wrong thing. It should be about funding traders, not send through sim hell. Right now, Top Step is a great company, don't get me wrong, but it's sim hell. It just sim to the next sim. I mean, sim 1, sim 2, sim 3, sim hell. And now that I'm at another firm, I'm actually able to trade more along the lines of how I normally trade an account. So, outside of having to pay attention to the the threshold balance, which is huge right now. That's a really big thing. You got to be very careful once you start adding contracts. I try not to add any more than 4 in 50K. When some volatility, maybe when volatility gets down below 2, we'll think about maxing out at 10 contracts or something. But right now with volatility so high, the 6 handle right now, that's huge. 3.0 used to be a high volatility in the crude oil futures. 3-4 years, we getting to 3.0 and an ADR was huge. Now, since the beginning of this year into February or whatever, I mean, I've seen handles as high as 11, 12, and 13. That's insane. Right now we have a 1R target. I mean, you couldn't even trade in the old 30K, the 1R, because you could only go 50K or $500 loss. So you couldn't even go after the R. You had to go below the R, like at 48 and 49. I'd lose my account because of tick slippage and stuff. It just, the bullshit of having to deal there. I'm just glad I'm not there anymore. I mean, it's a lot easier to qualify at Apex. I mean, it's honest to God, it's hands down 1,000 points easier, it seems like, to qualify here at Apex as opposed to the former company, Top Step. So I'm quite pleased to be where I am now. And to those that are coming in here, the affiliate link is still good. Trade C50 to get 50% off. So, all right. So what we're going to do here is, what are we at? 13 till 2. I'm going to pause and we're going to wait for the 2 o'clock mark now. I'll be back. All right. 2:04. 155 right here. 102 right here. There's a trend line that we drew on the chart. There's a trend right there. Break away from it here. Back to R2. That's not R2. What is that right there? R2 is right here. Might be the 200 bar. Yeah, it's a 200 bar SMA. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I don't know what that is. That's the R2 based on...
Order filled.
Order filled.
That's the R2 based on this chart here because I can't show the pivots correctly. All right, I try it again here. On 1034. I'm going to finish with at least 1,000 right now. Up. We're up. I think I was up 26 earlier. See if we can get a sell-off in the close here. Trying to trade right here at the R2 line coming down again. Looks like we need to get below 92 right now to stand a chance.
Order submitted.
Order submitted.
Order canceled.
Order canceled.
Short one. Lighten the load here. Gross realized profits 27 ticks. So let's see here. We get what do we want to be out at? Oh, maybe we'll get lucky here.
Order canceled.
Order canceled.
Shit! Hit the button too hard that time. Again. Pissing at me. My nemesis right now. All right. 11061. Still the high. 99 would have knocked me out. This bar got as high as 97. All right, close. Plus 36. I don't know, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing that it gets me out. I don't know. Oh, shit. Such is life. Plus 36 now. Definitely want to print the chart off, so I'm going to print this 11060 off. Gonna pause here, I'll be back. Alright, so 15 after. Do we take one more shot at this? I'm gonna leave it alone. Got a feeling we're gonna run up that high of 110.61 up there. Gonna hold off here for a minute. Trading right at the R2 line again, the real R2 line at 110, 110, 110.10. Honestly, it looks like a market that's poised to attempt the high again. I'm sitting at plus 36 ticks overall right now. And that's not a bad 1 week of trading. Today was day 5 in the Apex account and the PA account, performance account. And I'm up $1,400 right now. That's not a bad week for me. Trading, basically 2 contract trading. I had one really nice trade. We got 70 ticks. Took a -2 hit yesterday. I was passing a kidney stone, actually. That's what ended up happening. Talk about not feeling good for the last few days. Like, oh, hell, I haven't felt good in 3 months. It's just one thing after another right now since I had COVID in February. One thing after another. It's been turned 55 and everything went downhill. So I like to print off my spreadsheets, and then I'll write on them, and usually I used to save them, but I don't really save like I used to. But I do like printing off my spreadsheets to keep track of what I could do better. Here we go. We're going to make a run, huh? This is what I'm afraid of. We're going to go after that 110.60. Strong into close right now, maybe. I'm going to pause. We'll look at it at 220. I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, about 10 till 2:30, 2:20 right now, almost. This was the prior high. Excuse me, the high is actually 110.61 right up here. I think it was 110.61, right? No, 110.60 is the high. I thought it was 61, but it's 110.60. 110.60. Makes for an interesting downplay there. The low today was 106.29. We have been up, and let me bring over my spreadsheet so you can see what I'm talking about. Bring it up here again. So here's the low, 106.29, and we've been to 110.60. Went up 5. Here's your high at 110.60, and that retracement, did it go to 109.80? Yeah, I think it went to 110.80. It did not go to 109.40 though. That would be the area that I thought it could fall to. How close did we get? That's the high. This was the retracement. We made it to 109.71, so we went down 1p. It was roughly 80 ticks from, so we went down 80 before retracing back. And then it swung down again to here, put in a bottom, 71.74. Now it looks like it's trying to attempt that 110.60 up there. $221 right now. Let me bring over the 15-minute chart. Actually, I want to look at this as a 10-minute chart right now to see if it's showing anything. What's the 5s looking like? Usually don't look at the 5-minute chart. Just curious today. See how this bar finishes off right here. All right, so let's look at this another way. So R2, we ran up to R2, ran down, went back up, back down, back up. So this was the first retracement. I believe that's when I was trying to get into the trade there. We tried again here. I think it's time to let it go. $223. So 110.60 is the high, or up there is 110.60. See if we get there. Might be a trade up there at 110.60. I'm going to pause. If we get to 110.60, I'll unpause. We'll talk about it. All right, no sooner I said that than we have a little sell-off there. Went up to 46 and then came back down. Five till 2:30. 2:25 now. It's like, how much do I want to attempt here, if at all? Can we sell off in 5 minutes? Definitely. Will we? Let me see something here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got a chance.
Order filled.
Let's take a shot at it.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Short 2.
Order canceled.
Order canceled.
All that, and we only netted out. Oh well. Lost a little bit on that one. Use your error again. All right, so we took a shot at it. I screwed that up. So I'm going to finish up at 24 ticks. Up. I screwed that trade up. But hey, I'm still up for the week and up for the day. Not bad. I obviously could have done better on that, but all right. So we had 8 trades. Plus 24 ticks. For 5 days, I'm up almost 1,300 for 5 days of trading. Auto liquidate high balance is 51,561. Account balance is at 51,293. And I believe that puts it at 49,061 still. 49,061 is threshold. Difference between 51,293 and 49,061. 2232. That's our threshold different balance. And so we went after the high and selling into the high there. I think I was up 36 ticks at my high today, and I gave back was that to 12 ticks on that one, so I lost 12 overall. Just oh well. So could have done better there. All right, so up 1,300 on the week roughly, almost 130 ticks altogether, right? Not a bad week for me. Probably shouldn't have took on that last trade, but I thought that we would go to 110.60 and sell off hard. It was certainly a shot at it. Now we're at the 230 mark, so it was at 110.63, and it went down 20 ticks. It just wasn't good enough to capitalize on that trade. I think my break even was at 110.51 when you look back at it again. I have to look at the recording and see where my break even was. So I had 4 contracts in there when we hit. I had 2 and then 2 more, and then I got out and then lost. Was up minus 30, up plus 36, finished up plus 24. So that last trade lost 12 ticks overall. So it made a new high by a couple ticks. It's 110.60 before and went to 110.64. So I wrote down last trade went after high of day to sell into close. Just only went down 20 ticks. And I believe that I was at break even was 110.51 for me, and I wasn't able to make any money off of that trade. So it didn't go down as fast as I wanted it to, and I was trying to get in and get out and lighten the load a little bit there too. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. So we're up 130 ticks roughly for the week. Well, plus 24 today. We had $32 in commission costs, roughly $4 a trade, 8 trades a day. So we had I finished up with 8 trades plus 24 ticks overall for the week, 5 days of trading, plus 130 ticks. I actually did better than that, but with after commission costs, roughly up almost $1,300 for 5 days worth of work. There, now it's going to sell off. Figures. Couldn't do that right then. You guys couldn't sell off right here and go down quickly, huh? Had to wait. All right, is what it is. All right, so I'll see you on next trading day. Bye for now. Talk to you later.